Alright, so first things first, let's make sure that we're on paypal.ca. If you go to paypal.ca, it doesn't really matter because when you hit sign up and change your country, it'll change it for you, but it just speeds things up. So let's go to sign up, and you actually want to create a business account because in a business account, it just looks way better for PayPal, and they're a bit more lenient if you have a business account. You can start off with a personal account and change it to a business later. If you're in Ontario, for example, you can have a sole proprietorship that's just in your name. So you don't even have to have a business number. If it does under $30,000 in sales, you can just have it under your name. You should obviously contact, a lawyer or accountant, someone who knows more in depth on registering a business in your area. But if you Google it, typically you just pay $30 and you get a business name. In certain places like Ontario where we live, you can operate as a business under your actual name as a sole proprietor without having to register a name if it's under $30,000. So we're just going to go ahead and sign up for a business account. Now you don't need a PayPal Payments Pro, you just want the PayPal Payment Standard, so you want to get started. And you enter an email address. Now I'm actually creating this account for someone else, so I'm just gonna censor all this. So then you'll get a field like this that asks for your password and all this stuff. So I'm just gonna pause the video while I fill all this out and proceed. Alright, so I simply just followed all the steps, and then you'll get to a page like this if you set up the business account. The personal account is a lot similar. I think this bottom part's the only thing that's changed. This top part should stay the same. Now once you're done that though, three important things you want to set up is you want to add a bank, link a new card, and you also want to go to your profiles and settings. You want to confirm your email address, and you also want to confirm your phone number. So once you've done those things, you'd be ready to move on to the next step, which is to set up your eBay account. Now when you're confirming your bank and your credit card, sometimes depending on what kind of bank and credit card you confirm, it could take about 1 day. So what you have to do is when you go to your bank, they're going to charge your bank account with like a maybe 20-cent transaction, and then they're going to ask you to put the exact amount just so that they make sure that it's your actual bank account, and they'll do the same thing with your Visa debit card. So you should go ahead and do that before moving on to the next video, because once we've fully set up your PayPal, we'll move on to the next step, which is setting up the eBay account and then the Amazon account.